into being a shock jock or get into radio?
Yeah, it was mid 90s. I was pretty pretty old to get into radio. Like my first foray into radio was in my mid 30s, and a lot of people in radio get into it out of college. They go to college for communications and then get out. They get placed at a college radio station, whatever it is. I was in construction. I did sheet metal work for my entire life up until then. And I had been in bands with my brother, and we wrote song parodies about whatever was going on at the time. And believe me, in the mid 90s, early to mid 90s, there was plenty of shit to write song parodies about. We wrote it about the Amy Fisher, Joey Buttafuoco stuff. And OJ was like a giant parody gold mine. So I wrote a song, and we wrote it with my brother about the OJ thing. It was To Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. And it was Gonna Electric Shock OJ, which, we thought he was going to get the death penalty.
Yeah.
Silly us thinking someone who blatantly murdered two people might have been put to death. But that turned out differently. But at the time, it was a very popular little ditty. And Opie asked us to do it on his show one night. And I came in, and I was always looking to get out of construction and do something in the entertainment field. So when I got that chance to be on Opie's show and perform that song live, I wasn't just going to do the song. I started doing impressions, and I started talking about the news and making jokes. And Opie was really taken by it and suggested I come in again next week. And then the next week it was like come in twice a week. And before I knew it, I was a semi-regular on that. And he was sending tapes out of our shows to other radio stations. And Boston, WAAF, called and said, hey, we'd like you to do the afternoon slot here in Boston. And he asked me if I wanted to do it. And I was like, hell yeah, this is my chance. And that is how the O&A show started. And for, a couple of decades, it became one of the most popular shows in the country. So I guess I made the right choice.
Yeah, I certainly think you did. Also, I know that you worked as a tin knocker. I know you probably didn't enjoy it, but tell us about that.
It was the weirdest thing. Like some people like I was a tin knocker who was supposed to be in entertainment.
Uh-huh.
I was a tainer who happened to be in tin knocking. Like I never thought like I never saw it as, hey, I sure hope I get into some form of the entertainment business. I looked at it like, motherfucker, I should be in the entertainment business.